Alfred, I've re-enabled the bridge controls.
Marvelous. I'm rebooting the network now. Forget Scarecrow. It's time to face your one true
No, not this guy again.
Is that who I
No.
think it
Enigma.
Say it isn't true, please.
is? Riddle me this. Why would a Batman visit an abandoned...
Screw off! Hey guys, so I've been meaning to do this video for a while now. And so today I'm going to be ranking the Batman Arkham franchise from my least favorite to my favorite. Now, I've been meaning to do this for a while, like I said, but the thing that's been preventing it is I simply haven't been able to play the whole thing yet. Arkham Origins is on PlayStation Now. My internet's really crappy, so I don't have a good enough internet to use PlayStation Now. But what I did was recently I got an Xbox One S, and so I could use backwards compatibility, so I got to play Arkham Origins, and now I am going to be able to get my thorough review. I'm going to be including all the five games, Asylum, City, Origins, Night, VR. I'm counting VR, yeah. So, I'm going to be ranking these from worst to best, and I'm going to explain this. The worst Arkham game is still really good. This whole series is awesome. So yeah, let's just get started. Batman Arkham VR is very interesting. It's a good game, and it's cool. I'm not 100% sure about this, but I think it takes place between City and Night. Judging by, as you just saw, the suit is the suit you start out with in the beginning of Night. Anyway, so, yeah, this game was cool. You have to track down the murders of Nightwing, and you have to find Robin, and it's really cool because you're Batman. So, if you guys remember, everyone says this about Asylum, and I agree. It was the first time we actually got to feel like we were Batman. This is the first VR game this is the first Batman game that I actually feel like that we're Batman. Don't mind that dab. It's like, it was cool to feel like you were Batman. You got all these gadgets, like the grapple hook, the forensic scanner, the batarangs, of course the batarangs. It was really cool. The only thing that I really don't like about this is that it was short. It was just short. Like, it was only like it was probably 45 minutes, and that was pretty much it. Now, this is probably the best superhero VR game, like licensed superhero VR game that I've seen. Spider-Man, Far From Home, Homecoming, they got nothing on those. Those things were like 10 minutes long. But this is cool. It's like a full story, but it's short. That's the thing. If they made like a longer, maybe like 2.5 hours, that would be really cool. And like you got to another thing. This is the only VR game, the only Batman Arkham game. I keep saying VR game. The only Arkham game that doesn't have like a bunch of Riddler trophies in it. Like, it's insane how many some of these games have. I'll show you that in a second. So this one I actually 100% completed because there's not many Riddler trophies. There's only a couple, and so I got all that. The Riddler in this game is very calm. I'm going to talk about the Riddler in all these games because he's just one of the biggest parts. So, yeah, all in all, this game is good. If you have a VR headset, I recommend it. It's pretty cool. But the reason it's so low is that just, like, you can tell this... Also at the end where you find out it's, like, a dream. That was cool. I like that. And how, like, you were... At the end, you, like, turned into the Joker. I thought that was cool. That was creepy. But, anyway. So, I like that. I liked this game, but it had so much potential. And it delivered on some, but it was just short. I think it would have been cool if you were able to, like, drive the Batmobile and, like, the Batplane and stuff. That would have been cool. If you got, you know, the suits you got to unlock. There's the normal Arkham suit, and then there's the, I think it was the Batman v Superman suit. It would have been cool if you were actually able to wear those instead of it just being at the word hologram table thing. It would have been cool if that was a thing. But yeah, all in all, this game is cool. It makes you feel like Batman. I'll give it a solid 7 out of 10. Alright, let's move on.
Oh, don't act all surprised, Bats. You knew this was going to happen sooner or later. He's stuck deep inside you.
Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill. I don't care what the heck you say. Those two are the ones that make this game good. And that's even stretching it. So, I know a lot of people, I mean a lot of people, don't really like this game. And I like it. A lot of people think it's a weak way to end the trilogy, but I think it's fine. A lot of people are mad about the Red Hood storyline. But if I'm being honest, I'm okay with that. I like Red Hood. I like the Red Hood storyline. I think it fits well into the Arkham series because they referenced it, not a whole lot, but they did a little bit in City. And I know a lot of people hate that it's just another rehash of the Red Hood storyline. But I'm fine with that. I'm okay. I like the Red Hood storyline. It's cool. What else? Oh, yeah. So, originally, Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy. Well, actually, let's start with Mark Hamill. He thought the Joker's death in City was a good time to retire from the role as Joker. And whenever Mark Hamill left, Kevin Conroy left. And that's why in Arkham Origins there's a different voice cast. We'll get to that game later. There's different voice casts for Arkham Origins, but both of them came back for a night. I'm happy about that. You can take Mark Hamill out of Arkham, but you can't take the Arkham out of Mark Hamill. Get it? Because in his name. Yeah, you get it. So, I like this game. It's good. There's one thing about it, though, and that just makes me mad. It doesn't make me mad, it's just annoying. And that's simply the Batmobile. It's cool, but it's just overused way too much. Tone it down a bit. There's two scenes specifically that I want to look at. And I'm going to play them together. I'm going to play them without any or without me talking, so you can see how cool this scene is. So here we go.
Show a little spine. Just wait till your father gets home. He's going to be furious about all this mess.
She's strong, Jim. Stronger than you realize.
She works for you? This is all your fault.
I will find her.
She's my family! My daughter! She's all I've got! I never should have trusted you. Never! I'll do this on my own. Stay away from my family.
So yeah, those two scenes were really cool. The scene from The Killing Joke was really good. I liked The Killing Joke comic. It was really good. And then the one about Gordon thinking that it's like blaming Batman that it's his daughter's missing. Those are all really good scenes. The tank battles, though, that we're gonna talk about that a little bit. The tank battles, they were just too much. The Batmobile was fun to get around in and stuff, but it was just too much. They snuck the Batmobile into everything, and I think they overdid it. The next Arkham game, I hope they put the Batmobile in, but just not so much. Like, the way they did it in this game, it was way too overdone. What else? The Riddler trophies. There's, like, over 200 of them in this game. You're not going to see footage of the Riddler, like, at all. Except for that intro. I had to do that. Anyway, you're not going to see, like, at all, because, I didn't have the patience to collect over 200. I think there's, like, 240 or something like that. I don't know. Screenshot right here, you'll see how many there are. That's a lot. Anyway, what else? The DLC was good. As you can see, I'm playing not Arkham. Nolan verse. That was pretty good. All in all, this game was okay, I guess. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It was pretty... No, 7.5. We'll go 7.5. It was a 7.5 out of 10. Yeah. On to the next game. I can already hear all the hate comments just flow in. I know what you're thinking. Asylum before Origins. This guy's crazy. You'd be right. Asylum is a good game. Like I said earlier, it was the first time you actually felt like you were Batman. You got to use a ton of gadgets. It was really cool. But the main issue I have with this is just the ending. The ending is really weird. And, like, the whole... Joker's whole plan in this, it just is weird. Let me tell you, too, step by step. Okay, so picture this. Don't even picture, I'm just gonna straight up tell you. Joker's plan in this is to turn Batman and himself into giant, weird mutants using a more effective Titan Venom, also known as a more enhanced Bane Venom, so he can 1v1 Batman as a monster. Doesn't that sound weird? And it is. It is weird. Another thing. There's nowhere near as many trophies in this thing as there is in, like, Night and City. But, so yeah, that's a good thing. Riddler's not that prominent in this one. A couple segments I want to highlight are the Scarecrow ones, and, what else? The Scarecrow ones, and the, wow, my mind's blanking. He's on your screen right now. Killer Croc. And the Killer Croc ones. Those two are really cool. Probably one of the best parts in the game. So, yes. This game is good. But there are better ones, as you know. Because this is only number, 3? This game is really good. When it gets to the top 3, these are like the really, really good games. So, I am going to tell you this. This game is really good. Get it. It's good. I'm gonna give this one an 8 out of 10. An 8 out of 10. This game is good. It's just the story is just really whack. It's weird. It's written by Paul Dini, which even weirds me out even more, because he is the guy that wrote a lot of the Batman the Animated Series TV episodes, which I watched a lot as a kid. So, I knew that guy straight away. It just, this doesn't seem like a Paul Dini-like thing. But, who knows? This game is alright. It's better than Night. It's good. It's really good. And yes. Yeah, 8 out of 10. It's good. Get it. On to the next one. I don't have a lot to say about this one. Okay. The game you were all expecting to come dead last is second place. This game is really underrated. I really like this game. This is a good game. It's just, the main difference is that it doesn't have Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy. And it's not developed by Rocksteady. It's developed by WB Montreal. But still, this game is, like, really good for a prequel. Like, this is good. The suit's really good in this game. What else? The voice actors who play Batman and Joker. I think his name's like Roger Craig Smith or something. I think. That guy does a really good job at being Batman. He sounds genuinely like a young Mark Hamill. Yeah, Roger Craig Smith. Google confirms it. Roger Craig Smith, not Mark Hamill. He sounds like a good young Kevin Conroy. It's believable. And then, Troy Baker, who is the Joker. Troy Baker's just in everything. Like, you can't go wrong with Troy Baker. He does a good young Mark Hamill. He's essentially doing a Mark Hamill impression like almost every other person besides Mark Hamill that plays the Joker. But this time it works. My gosh, my brain. Troy Baker does a good job. The story it takes place on Christmas Eve. Assassins are after Batman, hired by Black Mask, who's actually the Joker. And you have to realize that the Arkham series isn't about Batman. It's about Batman and the Joker. This Arkham Origins, this is the origin of Batman. It's not the origin of how Arkham Asylum got running back. It's the origin of the Batman and the Joker, and that's what makes this good. So yeah, this game is really good. It's my second favorite Arkham game. That's how good it is. If you have an Xbox or just whatever, get it. Play it. If you have PS Now, get it. If you have a computer, get it. I have a really bad computer, so I can't get it. But if you have something that allows you to play Arkham Origins, get it. If you have your own opinions about it, give it another try. It's really good. It's a good game. So yeah, I'm gonna give this game an 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. This game is really good. Try it out for yourself. I know you're not surprised about this. You know City was gonna be first. City is the best Arkham game. Hands down. The story is the Titan that the Joker injected himself with in Asylum is poisoning him, making him sick. Batman's like, alright, whatever, you're gonna die. That's not a problem. But then we find out that he shipped his blood to other things in the city, and then Batman's infected, so he's gonna die. So Batman has to find the cure, so he and the Joker and everyone else who's been infected can be cured from the Titan so they don't die. The ending was shocking. It was good. How the Joker died. It was good. It was a bold move. It was a bold move on Rocksteady's part, and I respect them with that. You can't just kill off the Joker and then just, alright, that's it. What are we gonna do next? You gotta... And it stuck. They did a good job. And I liked that about it. They did a good job with it. And the Joker died laughing. How he should die. How he did die. He died laughing. It's the way he should have gone. A couple things. The Catwoman stuff. I have the Return to Arkham thing, so that's why I have the Catwoman stuff. They're fine. It interrupts the story. I don't really like that. Oh well. And the Mr. Freeze boss fight. Ooh, that was good. The Mr. Freeze. Where you had to like, fight him. And every attack you did, say you came out from a floor grate and attacked him. He adapts. He freezes all the floor grates so he can't do that again. He adapts and you have to adapt. Every time you try to take him out, you have to use a different strategy. And it's really good. It's a good boss fight. The Ra's al Ghul part was cool. Ra's al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul, I don't care. I say Ra's al Ghul. Ra's al Ghul is cool. That part was cool. This whole game was really good. 9 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. It was good. The only real nitpicky thing I have with this is, it's that how do I want to say this? I gotta think for a second. I don't have any nitpicky things about it. I tried to think of one, but I really don't. Okay, one thing I am gonna notice, and I'm gonna tell you this. If you've played the Arkham series, you've noticed this. Jim Gordon ages down every game. From the first game, Asylum, he's an old dude. Like, he's old. Old. In the next game, he doesn't look that much different. But then at night, he looks like he's like 40 years younger. He looks like he's in his 30s. What happened to the snow-haired person we all know and love? And I love Arkham Knight Gordon. He's probably my favorite Gordon in the Arkham series. But it's just, they really aged him down throughout the Arkham series. And it's weird. Alright. So yeah, 9.5 out of 10 for City. So yeah. That was my ranking for the Batman Arkham series. I know a lot of you aren't going to agree with it, mainly because I put Origins so high, but I like Origins. Check it out. Again, like I said when I was talking about Origins. It's a good game. Check it out again. Anyway, so yeah, that was my ranking for the Batman Arkham franchise. So yeah, if you enjoyed, like, subscribe, comment down below, hit that notification bell to join the miners, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!